I'm going to show you is my personal favorite. It's my finishing hold. It's brought me to many, many victories and hopefully many more. It's called the Kata Ha Jime, okay? Joey Styles calls it the Tazmission, whatever. I hook it from behind always. That's the only way to do it, okay? It doesn't matter if he's sitting in front of you somehow, if you throw him and he sits up, or if he's in a all fours horse stance. What happens is, I hook a rear chin lock, but on the throat. This would be a rear chin lock over here on his chin. This is a rear choke. As I hook the choke, I hook a half Nelson. But the half Nelson, I bring up high. A regular half Nelson would be right here. When I hook this half Nelson for this finishing move, I come up high and I lift his arm up. At the same time, I open up for the choke. Put my hand behind his head, it's over. Okay, what happens with this is an oxygen choke, it's not a blood choke. What that means is it cuts off the oxygen from his throat to his brain, which I can make it pass out like that. If I move my arm, if I move this arm, instead of being here, if I move it here and push his head forward, that's a blood choke. You kill him. You kill him, cause paralysis, because you're stopping the blood from the brain. I don't suggest this. When I hook this hold, the key is the speed. The speed of the left hand. As you come here, his first reaction is going to be, he sees that hand, he wants to block it. I hook the half quick. I'm in here. And I get my legs in too for leverage. That always helps. The correct way usually to do this, the judo way to do this, is through your gi. Let's say his t-shirt is a gi. A gi is a judo or martial arts uniform with lapels, or a jacket. You're wrestling, you're going, you're trying to get control, so you grab his gi. A gi is very, very, very heavy cotton, so it don't rip. And you pull his gi across his throat, and you hook the half at the same time, push his head forward and pull the gi across his throat. He has to tap out. It's a great hold. I picked the hold, and I use it as a finishing move because I can hit it out of anywhere. I can hit it from a man standing, being on all fours, out of a running move. If he leapfrogs, if he goes for a moonsault, misses, no matter where he is, as long as his body's behind me, I can hook that hold on him. Sometimes I'll incorporate the double grapevine in the hold. What I mean is, if I got Chris down, I'll mount him and I go across and he's fighting. I get the grape skin and I hook it. Now that's double grapevine. Even though when he's not on all fours, I'm still graping him. I'm spreading his legs apart. And I got control, he's done. I'll put a little pressure. There you go. So, the Kata Ha Jime is a great move. I'm the only guy who does it. And if anybody else does it, they just stole it, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm the first guy in the States to do it. I don't know if anybody in Tokyo that does it. I'm sure somebody does, because it's a martial arts, it's a Japanese move. It's a judo / jiu-jitsu chokehold. The technical way to do it, like I said earlier, is through the gi. I modified it, because most guys in pro wrestling don't wear gis, they're shirtless. And I use his head and his arm as a gi. I don't have nothing to pull, so I make sure I get that choke in deeper. I torque his head back, shoot the half in, and push his head forward as I push his chin back, push his head forward. Oxygen choke. Oxygen stops the brain. He's out. And most guys are smart enough to tap before they get choked out. If a guy doesn't tap and he wants to be proud and just get choked out and say, "Oh, I didn't tap," that's fine. I ain't gonna wake your ass up. So, you know, I don't have no problem if someone doesn't want to tap. I'll just keep choking. So, the Kata Ha Jime is, in my opinion, the best submission hold in pro wrestling, not because I use it, and I don't want to sound conceited. The reason why it's the best submission hold in wrestling, it does two things at the same time. It creates pain across the guy's shoulder and neck, and also chokes him out at the same time. And you also have, he's so concentrating on his neck, he forgets about his whole body. Whew, double grapevine. You get your legs in on him, you completely immobilize his whole body. I mean, I'm 5'9", 248 pounds, and I've immobilized guys 6'3", 6'4", 300 pounds, like that. It doesn't matter. Like I said before, the size does not matter. It's the way you apply it, when you apply it, and how much velocity you use when you apply it.